to speak in future tense like nothing could divide. Your words were warm as summer air, I wore them like my pride. But seasons change without a storm, no warning in your tone. The plans we drew in steady lines were fading on their own. I kept replaying everything, trying to find the bend. The moment faith turned fragile and truth began to thin. Tell me where your promises went silent, where the vows lost all their sound. They didn't break in anger, they just slowly fell to ground. You swore we'd stand forever, but through the never came. Tell me where your promises went silent, and who forgot my name. I still remember how you said we'll never let this go, but never feels so different when it's whispered soft and low. I held on to the echoes of what we used to be. You were busy building distance, I was building memories. I thought love would stay louder than doubt inside your chest, but silence grows much stronger when it's left unaddressed. Tell me where your promises went silent, where the fire lost its spark. You didn't have to leave me, you just dimmed the dark. I trusted what you told me more than what I felt. Tell me where your promises went silent, when they stopped meaning themselves. Maybe words are easy when love is new and bright. Maybe truth gets quieter when it's harder to fight. I know where your promises went silent, they faded with your will. They didn't die in chaos, they just learned to stand still. I won't carry empty echoes or beg them to remain. I know where your promises went silent, and I won't go there again. Some vows don't shatter, they disappear, and you only notice when they're no longer here. still held your laughter, like a picture on the wall. But lately every promise felt smaller than before. You stopped asking how I was, stopped reaching for my hand, and I kept filling silence with reasons I'd pretend. I thought love meant patience through every changing tide, so I stayed a little longer, even when you stepped aside. I stayed after you stopped trying, after hope began to fade, after every quiet moment showed the distance that you made. I kept holding up the fire while you watched it slowly die. Stayed after you stopped trying, long before I said goodbye. I memorized your absence like a shadow in the room. Every maybe that you whispered turned tomorrow into gloom. You called it growing distant, I called it losing you. But loving someone lonely was all I knew to do. I believed in forever, more than what I could see. But forever doesn't happen when it's only carried by me. I stayed after you stopped trying, after effort disappeared, after every empty promise became something I feared. I kept writing us a future, you erased it line by line. I stayed after you stopped trying and told myself we'd be fine. Love shouldn't feel like standing all alone, building a home for someone already gone. I stayed after you stopped trying, but I won't stay anymore. I deserve a love that reaches, not a half-closed door. Now I'm walking through the silence with a stronger kind of grace. I stayed after you stopped trying, but I finally left that place. Sometimes leaving is the bravest thing you do. When you realize love stopped fighting for you. The sunlight fell across your face, but your eyes were somewhere else, a distant place. I whispered secrets you no longer heard. Our quiet room swallowed every word. I tried to hold on, but you slipped like rain, a gentle touch I couldn't retain. The day I fell, you drift away. Everything I knew just went astray. Every heartbeat, every sigh left me wondering why we said goodbye. day I felt you drift away. I watched your eyes drift to someone new, while I held the pieces that belonged to you. Every promise that we once believed faded away, leaving me deceived. I tried to keep a fire that you let die, whispered my love into the silent sky. I held on to what you let go, clutching memories that only I know. Every heartbeat, every tear kept the love that disappeared. I walk alone down our empty streets, echoes of laughter beneath my feet. I reach for shadows of what used to be, holding on to a love you set free. I carried our dreams through endless nights, even when they faded out of sight. I held on to what you let go, clutching memories that only I know. Every heartbeat, every tear kept the love that disappeared. Maybe someday I let it all fall, release the weight, answer the call. But for now, I keep it inside, a quiet love I cannot hide. I held on to what you let go, clutching memories that only I know. Every heartbeat, every tear kept the love that disappeared. I held on to what you let go, and slowly I begin to grow. Slowly I begin to grow. I held on to what you let go. I trace the shadow where your coat used to hang. The air still carried the coffee you never drank. every corner whispered secrets we never said. I loved you loudest inside my quiet head. I should have fought harder when the silence grew. Held your hand tighter when you slipped into blue. But I let the moment drift like smoke in the rain. Now the hurt arrives before the pain. I missed you before you left, before the door ever closed. Felt the goodbye living in every word you never spoke. Your absence was already carved in the shape of my days. I've been grieving you quietly in 1,000 small ways. I missed you before you left. Your laugh still echoes in the hallway at 3. But it's only the wind playing tricks on me. I keep your favorite song on repeat in the dark, trying to find the place where we lost the spark. I should have said stay when my pride said run. Should have been honest when the damage was done. Now every sunrise feels like an apology for the love I buried so you could be free. I missed you before you left, before the suitcase hit the floor. Heard the end in every step you took toward the door. Your leaving was written in glances I tried to ignore. I've been carrying ghosts of what we were before. I missed you before you left. Maybe in another life I'd be brave enough to speak. Catch your wrist at the threshold, pull you back to me. But in this one I'm learning how to live with the ache of loving someone most when it's already too late. Too late. I missed you before you left, and I'm still missing you now. In the spaces between breaths, the quiet already knew. I missed you, I'll always miss you. We sat on opposite ends of the same worn couch, your fingers tracing circles where mine used to touch. The TV flickered blue, but neither of us watched, just counting the seconds before one of us would flinch. I swallowed the words like broken glass at night. You looked away, pretending everything was fine. We built this perfect silence, wall by wall. Now I'm screaming inside, where you'll never hear the fall. What we never had the courage to say still lives between us every single day. I need you to stay, I'm scared that you'll go. I love you more than you'll ever know. We let the truth die in the spaces we made. What we never had the courage to say. Your suitcase weighted open like an accusation. I folded your favorite shirt with hesitation. We spoke in groceries, weather, polite good nights, while the real conversation burned holes in the lights. I almost reached for your hand at the door, almost begged you not to become a memory anymore. But pride is a crueler lover than loneliness ever was. So I smiled like it didn't matter, because what we never had the courage to say haunts every sunrise, every empty space. Don't walk away, I'm breaking into. I would have fought forever just to stay with you. We traded forever for a dignified charade. What we never had the courage to say. If time gave me 30 seconds to run back to that night, I'd crash through the door, no pride left to fight. I'd scream every line I rehearsed in my head, while you stood there stunned, finally knowing instead. The clocks don't bargain and hearts don't rewind, so I'm left with the echo of words left behind. What we the courage to say. And if you ever wonder why I still look away, it's because those unsaid words are the only place you stayed. We used to finish each other's sentences at dawn. Now how was your day feels like reciting a foreign song. Your laugh moved to someone else's stories on my feet, while I sit here memorizing the back of your head. The small rituals faded one unnoticed breath at a time. Coffee for two became coffee for one by design. I kept waiting for the moment you'd turn and see that the person you once knew was still right here, still me. I watched us turn in the strangers. No dramatic goodbye, just 1,000 tiny deaths beneath the same sky. Your eyes forgot the way they used to find mine. We became polite ghosts in the wreckage of us and mine. I watched it happen, slow like winter arriving. I watched us turn into strangers, still surviving. You stopped reaching for my hand in crowded rooms. I stopped asking why the silence felt like tombs. We traded inside jokes for surface level weather, and I love you became something we don't say together. I replayed every warning sign like film on repeat. The way your later turned permanent, incomplete. I should have fought louder when the distance grew tall, but I let it happen. Watch the writing on the wall. I watched us turn into strangers. No fight, no blame, just erosion disguised as life staying the same. Your voice on the phone lost its warmth overnight. We're civil now, careful, pretending it's alright. I watched it happen like sand slipping through. I watched us turn into strangers, me without you. If I could pause time on the last night we felt like home, I'd whisper every unsaid thing before we turned to stone. But love doesn't warn you when it's quietly packing to leave. It just lets you watch the stranger you once swore you'd never be. And now I carry your absence like a watched us turn into strangers, and I'm still watching the end. Every memory flickers like a signal losing strength. You're happy somewhere new. I hope that much is true. While I'm learning how to live inside the echo of losing you, I watched us turn, I watched us fade into strangers we never thought we'd trade. I watched us turn into strangers, and the strangest part is I still recognize your shadow in every empty heart. We lay in the dark and I bit my tongue again. Every fear I swallowed felt like saving us from pain. Your breathing next to mine was the only sound I heard. I told myself that quiet love would never need a word. I built a wall of stillness, thick and soft and kind. Thought if nothing ever broke, nothing ever died. I wore that heavy comfort like a blanket made of stone, never seeing how the silence carved us both alone. I thought silence meant safe, like a harbor in the storm, but it was just a slow blade cutting every thread we'd worn. All the ammo case I hid behind my smile became the very reasons we stopped burning for a while. I thought silence meant safe, now the quiet is a grave. You'd ask if I was happy, I'd answer with a nod, while inside me every unsaid storm began to flood. We danced around the edges of the things we couldn't face, pretending calm was courage in its most elegant grace. I watched the distance widen in the pauses we allowed. Every night I chose restraint instead of reaching out. I believed the less I spoke, the less that I could lose, until the love we guarded turned into something we outgrew. I thought silence meant safe, like a promise sealed in glass, but it cracked beneath the weight of everything we never asked. stealing every future from behind my quiet eyes. I'm learning now that courage is the only thing that saves the kind of love that doesn't die inside a silent grave. No more hiding, no more pretending I'm alright. I thought silence meant safe, but it cost me my life. I thought silence meant safe. Now the silence is all I have, and it sounds just like but that. We stood in the hallway with the lights turned low. Your coat still on the hook like it didn't want to go. I reached for your fingers, but the moment slipped through. You whispered, take care, like that could see us through. We never drew the final line, never turned the page, just left the story open on a half-erased stage. I kept the door unlocked in case you changed your mind, while the silence grew heavier with every night behind. The goodbye we never finished still lives inside these walls and under my skin. I keep replaying the almost words we left unsaid, the almost hugs, the almost end we never let begin. No slammed doors, no final tears, just an open wound that breathes. The goodbye we never finished is the only thing that won't leave. Your name still lights up when my phone forgets to forget. Old voicemails play like ghosts I haven't buried yet. We talk about the weather when we accidentally meet. Two strangers wearing memories we can't delete. I practiced every perfect line 1,000 times alone, but courage always left me when I heard your tone. We chose to walk away without ever walking out. Now the ending hangs forever in this endless doubt. The goodbye we never finished still echoes every time the wind moves through the trees. I carry all the questions that we never dared to speak, the love we couldn't bury and the pain we couldn't free. No dramatic final scene, just a quiet get rewinds. So I'm learning how to live with the goodbye we left behind. The goodbye we never finished is the hardest kind of closure I will ever know. I'm teaching myself to release what we never let go, to close the book we left open, to finally say I know. No more waiting for the words that never came to me. The goodbye we never finished is teaching me to be free. The goodbye we never finished still whispers in the dark. But I'm learning how to finish it inside my healing heart. I kept our side of the bed warm long after you left. Saved your favorite mug, though the coffee went cold and unsaid. I answered the door when no one was ringing the bell, still watering flowers in a garden you'd already farewell. I showed up for the memories you decided to leave behind. Carry both our shadows when yours started to decline. I whispered I'm here to the silence that answered back, while you were already turning the page we never closed. I was still there when you weren't, holding the pieces of a love you had already burned, waiting in the doorway with arms open wide while you walked away without turning to say goodbye. I was still there when you weren't, loving alone in the space that you left burned. I replayed every voicemail like it could bring you home. Kept the lights on low in case you decided to come. I defended your name when the world started to talk, even as your absence wrote its name on every clock. I fought for the version of us that only I could see. Believed in the promises, you stopped believing in me. I stood in the fire while you stepped out of the flame, still calling your name like it wasn't already changed. I was still there when you were, but today I choose me. I choose to move on. I was still there when you weren't. Now the only one left is me. You walk through the door like a habit you can't break, but your smile doesn't reach the eyes I used to know so well. The way you say my name sounds borrowed, not quite yours, like you left the real version somewhere behind closed doors. I still set 2 plates out of muscle memory. Pour your coffee black the way it used to comfort me. But every conversation feels like reading from a script where the actor playing you has already quit. The version of you it's just a shadow wearing the face I love. He speaks in your voice, but the warmth has been replaced with polite distance and careful words we both hate. I miss the version of you that before you became someone I barely realized today. We still share the couch, the same late night show, but your hand doesn't find mine underneath the throw. You laugh at the right moments, you ask if I'm okay, yet the man who once fought for me has quietly walked away. I keep searching for the spark behind your tired eyes, the boy who promised forever under starry skies, but he's somewhere far away living a different life, while this polite stranger sleeps next to me at night. The version of you that stayed is a beautiful lie I'm too scared to face. He goes through the motions, he plays the perfect part, but there's no fire left beating inside his heart. I miss the version of you that stayed. If I could speak to the old you, the one who used to burn, I'd ask him why he left without a single word. I'd beg him to come back, to remember who we were before this hollow echo became all that's left of her. But ghosts don't answer when you call their name at night, so I'm learning how to love what's is gone while holding on so tight. The version of you that stayed is slowly teaching me how to say goodbye. I can't keep waiting for a man who's already left inside. I deserve the kind of love that doesn't slowly die. Goodbye to the version of you that stayed. I'm setting both of us free today. The version of you that stayed was never really here, and I'm finally learning to disappear. I watched you pack your things under the kitchen light, folded every shirt like I was helping you take flight. You waited for the tears, for the words to start a war, but I just stood there smiling at the open door. My throat held every stay like a secret I would keep. My hands stayed by my side so they wouldn't reach. I swallowed all the begging, every desperate plea, so you could leave believing you were truly free. I let you go without a sound. No screaming, no fighting, just my heart hid in the ground. I gave you the softest exit, the kindest kind of end, even though inside me something broke that won't mend. I let you go without a sound, so you wouldn't have to carry my pain around. You said I'm sorry, like you needed my reply. I nodded like it didn't feel like saying goodbye. The taxi waited, patient in the pouring rain, while I memorized your silhouette walking away. I could have cried, I could have begged you not to leave, I could have made it harder so you'd never feel relieved. But love sometimes means silence when the loudest thing is pain. The lamp was low, the city hummed outside. I held the phone closer like it could keep you by my side. You asked about my day, I answered soft and slow, but something in your tone had already let me go. The pauses stretched longer than they used to do. Your laugh came polite instead of breaking through. I traced the pattern of the blanket on my knees, while every word you spoke felt like a distant memory. The night your voice felt different was the night the ending quietly arrived. No goodbye, no argument, just a subtle shift inside, like the warmth that slowly left the place where it once thrived. I heard it in the silence between the words you tried to hide. The night your voice felt different was the night our forever died. You said you were tired, that work had been long, but I heard the distance like a quiet, unfamiliar song. The way you said I love you landed light as air, as if the weight behind it simply wasn't there. I wanted to ask what changed between yesterday and now, but fear kept the question locked inside somehow. So I laughed a little softer, pretended I was fine, while my heart was already reading the last line. The night your voice felt different was the night I started learning how to grieve, while you were still right there, still breathing next to me. I felt the slow unraveling of everything we used to be. The night your voice felt different was the night you started to leave. If I could go back to that call, to that quiet midnight air, I'd ask you to be honest. I'd tell you I was scared. I'd say, I feel you fading, please don't disappear. Instead I let the moment pass and held back every tear. Now I carry that version of your voice like a scar, the gentle way you told me who we no longer are. The night your voice felt different is the moment I replay when the house gets too still. It taught me love can end without a single scream or spill, just a slow aching change no one wants to feel. The night your voice felt different was the hardest truth I had to learn to heal. The night your voice felt different but I still said goodnight and held on. We used to speak in colors soft and bright. Now every sentence fades into the night. Your eyes once met mine halfway home. Now they wander like they're on their own. I try to reach you, but the air just shakes. Like silence knows the sound we never made. It's the quiet between our words, where all the hurt begins to grow. The things we never said are the ones that echo loudest now. You're standing right beside me, but you feel a world away. In the quiet between our words, we slowly lost our way. Coffee cools between untouched hands. We smile like strangers trying to pretend. I hear the distance in your soft I'm fine. A fading truth buried in your sighs. We keep pretending nothing's out of place, but silence draws a line we cannot trace. It's the quiet between our words, where all the hurt begins to grow. The things we never said are the ones that echo loudest now. You're standing right beside me, but you feel a world away. In the quiet between our words, we slowly lost our way. His love is slipping through the spaces. Tell me how we ever save this. Are we too far to speak the truth, or are we scared of what we'll lose? It's the quiet between our words, the place where we forgot to stay. If only we had spoken, maybe love wouldn't slip away. You're here, but I can't reach you, no matter how I pray. In the quiet between our words, we whispered our last goodbye that day. And another silence is all we have left to say. trace the lines where your hand once lay. Every corner whispers of yesterday. The laughter froze before it bloomed. Now empty rooms are all I've assumed. I replay the nights that never came, the words we never said, the unspoken flame. Even the silence held a weight of all the love we couldn't translate. I keep reaching for shadows you left. Every almost tears me to that. What we almost were still hurts. The echoes of us feel the worst. Moments that slip through our hands, promises we didn't understand. I still feel you in every stone, in the quiet breaking of my heart. What we almost were still hurts. And leaves me standing in reverse. I walk past places we could have known. Each step reminds me I'm alone. Your smile lingers in fading light. I chase it through the lonely night. Every plan that never came true, every dream I shared with you. Even the stars seem to pretend that some things just don't ever end. I hold the pieces of our might have been, learning how to let go within. What we almost were still hurts. The echoes of us feel the worst. Moments that slip through our hands, promises we didn't understand. I still feel you in every stone, in the quiet breaking of my heart. What we almost were still hurts. And leaves me standing in reverse. Maybe time will dull the ache, but some memories never break. I forgive the love we left unsaid, and cradle every tear I've shed. What we almost were still hurts, but I'm learning life can still assign strength in places you couldn't stay, love in ways that won't decay. Even if the past calls my name, I can rise from the hurt and pain. What we almost were still hurts. But I'll live beyond the verse. Let the shadows rest tonight. Carry the almost out of sight. Packed your name into every goodbye, like I could fold it small enough to hide. You said you needed space to breathe, but I was still holding what we used to be. The days kept moving, I stayed behind, counting moments you left undefined. laughter doesn't haunt the room. It's worse, it's how it vanished too soon. I talk to silence like it knows the shape of you, the way you'd go. I kept the promises you outgrew, like they still belong to me and you. You called it over clean and clear. I called it love, I stayed right here. I let go slower than you did. I stayed where love still lived. You closed the door without a sound. I searched for reasons all around. You moved on like it didn't last. I lived inside the aftermath. I let go slower than you did, and it broke me bit by bit. Maybe I loved deeper, not wrong. Maybe holding on took me too long. But hearts don't heal on even ground. Some fall quiet, some break loud. I let go slower than you did, but I'm still standing this. I carried us when you were gone. I felt the night stretch far too long. You forgot the weight we shared. I learned how heavy love can get. I let go slower than you did, but I survived every step. One day I'll say your name and feel no ache, but tonight I'm still learning how to let go break. I was still learning how to breathe, with your name tangled in my sleep. Every promise half unsaid, still hanging in the words we never meant. I built tomorrow in my head, with fragile hope and borrowed plans. You were already closing doors, while I was standing where we began. I thought silence meant hold on, didn't know it meant goodbye. I was counting all our reasons while you were learning how to lie. You left before I was ready, before my heart knew how to fall. I was still choosing you daily. You were already done with us all. You left me mid-sentence, mid-dream, like love was a page you could tell. I stayed where the truth was breaking. You left before I could prepare. I replay moments like they changed, as if time could bend for pain. Your smile felt thinner near the end, but I called it just a phase. I carried us on tired faith, while you traveled light and free. still hurts to know you left before my heart closed the door. You left before I was ready, but I'm learning how to heal. I won't chase ghosts of yesterday or doubt the pain I feel. You left before I was ready, but I stayed long enough to grow. I love deeper than you ever knew, and now I finally let you go. Wasn't ready when you left, but I'll be ready for myself. Didn't hear the door that day, no dramatic words to say, just a shift in how you breathe, like you'd already left me. Your jacket stayed behind the chair, but your eyes were never there. I smiled like nothing changed, while my chest felt rearranged. I kept asking what went wrong, like answers still belong to me. But my pulse was already shaking, like it knew what I couldn't see. My heart memorized your exit before my mind caught up in time. Every silence, every distance left a pattern I still find. You didn't say that you were leaving, but my heartbeat felt the end. It learned the shape of losing you before goodbye was even said. I talked about us in future tense, like hope could pay the rent. I planned around your absence, called it patience instead. You laughed a little softer then, your touch didn't stay as long. I called it just a moment, but my body knew I was wrong. I trusted words you didn't mean, ignored the weight inside my chest. Funny how my heart remembers what my mind tried to forget. My heart memorized your exit, every step you didn't take. It braced itself for emptiness with every promise you would break. You faded slowly, quietly, like I wouldn't feel the change. But my heart learned how to lose you long before you knew my name. Maybe love is just a warning written deep inside our veins. We feel it before it happens, before the truth explains. I won't blame myself for staying when you already had a plan. I loved with my whole nervous system. You left like only a man can. My heart memorized your exit, but it didn't harden shut. It still believes in something real. Even after us, I won't unlearn the way I love. used to confuse chaos with passion. Thought the pain meant it was real. I memorized your cold silences, like that's how love should feel. I stayed where I was shrinking, called it loyalty and grace. I didn't know love could be quiet without leaving a trace. I blame my heart for breaking when it was never wrong. It was just learning the difference between staying and being strong. Love doesn't hurt like this anymore. It doesn't beg, it doesn't bruise, it doesn't leave you doubting everything you choose. Love doesn't shake your breathing or keep you up at night. If it feels like losing yourself, then it isn't love, not anymore. I stopped romanticizing survival. Stop calling pain deep. I learned real love feels steady, not something you have to keep. Your absence taught me gently what presence should be like. Someone who stays in the daylight, not just holds you at night. I don't flinch when someone's killed or wait for the fall. I finally know love doesn't need to hurt at all. Love doesn't hurt like this anymore. It doesn't punish honesty. It doesn't make you smaller for wanting what you need. Love doesn't ask for silence when your heart needs to speak. If it costs you your own peace, then it isn't love, not to me. I forgive the girl who stayed too long. She was doing what she knew. She believed love meant endurance until she finally grew. Now I leave at the first sign of love dressed up as pain. I choose calm over chaos again and again. Love doesn't hurt like this anymore. your mind. Love meets you where you are and doesn't make you beg for more. I know the truth, but my heart ignored. Love doesn't hurt like this anymore. I didn't lose love, I learned what it's for. Your keys were on my table, your laugh lived in my room. I folded my tomorrows around the shape of you. I learned your morning silence, the way you drank your tea. I called it all forever, you never promised me. I mistook comfort for certainty and closeness for truth. I thought staying meant safety until I started losing you. You were home until you weren't, until the warmth went cold. One day I reached for you and found an empty hold. You were home until you weren't, until love changed its tone. I didn't lose my shelter, I lost what I called home. I kept the light on waiting, like you'd come back inside. But homes don't lock you out when you're still trying. I packed away the memories that smelled like you and rain. Realized a home that hurts you is just another kind of pain. I stopped knocking on your silence, stopped calling absence care. I learned love doesn't leave you standing nowhere. You were home until you weren't, until I stood alone. I built my world around you, you never built shape of empty rooms by tracing where you used to stand. Your coffee cup, your quiet shoes, still waiting like they understand. The light comes in but feels too wide, like something's missing from the air. I smile now but only half, the rest of me still isn't there. You never slammed the door goodbye, you just faded step by step, and somehow that hurt deeper than every word you never said. I loved you in the spaces you left, in the pauses between my breath, in the nights where your name stayed loud, but your voice was nowhere around. I held on where you slipped away, loved the silence, you couldn't stay. I loved you in the spaces you left when you were already elsewhere. Your absence learned my daily life, it knows exactly when I fall. I talk to you in crowded rooms, still feel the quiet most of all. They say time heals, but no one tells how slow it moves when love stays true. I don't miss who you are today, I miss who I was with you. You moved on like it was easy, like we never had a past, but I'm still living places you left, but I don't live there anymore. You used to fill the room with sound. Now even echoes feel afraid. The walls remember how we laughed, but won't repeat the things you said. I talk to spaces you walk through, like they might answer me again. But every night just proves the truth. You're gone and quiet's moved right in. I waited for your voice to break the stillness you left behind, but silence stayed and slowly learned every fear I hide. When silence learned my name, it started calling me at night. Every memory felt louder when there was nothing left to fight. You disappear without a sound, but silence stayed and took your place. And now I'm answering the quiet. When silence learned my name. Your goodbye never found the words. It just arrived in smaller days, in messages that stopped too soon, in love that looked the other way. I carried conversations that never reached your side. The quiet knows my heartbeat now better than you ever did that time. You left me standing in between what was and what we'd never be. And somehow silence stayed long enough to understand all of me. When silence learned my name, it held me when you wouldn't stay. Every unanswered question began to sound the same. You moved on like nothing broke, but I still feel the change. Now I'm learning how to breathe with silence saying my name. Maybe love doesn't always scream. Maybe it fades then disappears. But no one warned me quiet could remember me this clear. I don't miss the way you left, I miss the way you didn't try. You gave your absence to the world and left the silence mine. When silence learned my name, it stopped feeling like a threat. It taught me how to sit with pain without begging you to stay yet. I won't chase what wouldn't choose to fight for me the same. I survived the nights alone. When silence learned my name, I still hear you in my past, but I don't answer back. Silence knows me well enough to finally let me rest. still remember how the sunlight touched your face, a quiet glow that made the world feel safe. But even daylight couldn't keep you near. You slipped away before I felt the fear. Now every corner of this empty room still carries traces of a love that left too soon. And I keep chasing ghosts you left behind, trying to outrun the shadows in my mind. I'm lost in the echo of your last smile, the one that faded as you walked another mile. You left a silence I can't learn to tame, a missing heartbeat, a whisper in your name. Every memory lingers for a little while, but I'm still lost in the echo of your last smile. Your laughter lingers in the spaces of my chest, like something beautiful that never learned to rest. I trace the moments where we came undone, the weight of everything we almost could have become. I reach for pieces you no longer claim, but all I find is the ghost of your name. And I keep standing where the truth feels thin, hoping you'd look back one more time again. I'm lost in the echo of your last smile, the one that faded as you walked another mile. You left a silence I can't learn to tame, a missing heartbeat, a whisper in your name. Every memory lingers for a little while, but I'm still lost in the echo of your last smile. Maybe love was meant to bruise, a gentle ache we're destined to lose, but I still fall into the places where we tried, searching for the warmth you left behind. I'm lost in the echo of your last smile, but I'm learning how to breathe without denial. The quiet wounds you scattered in my hands are healing in ways I didn't understand. Every sorrow softens after a while, though I was lost in the echo of your last smile. I close my eyes, but this time I don't stay lost. Said goodbye like it meant nothing, but the silence cut so deep. I tried to smile through the breaking, pretending I could sleep. The clock kept whispering midnight as I replayed your last words slow. You left without a reason, and I'm still learning to let go. If love could echo past the pain, would you call my name again? If tomorrow never hurt us, would our voices fade in vain? Would the stars forget the story that our hearts once tried to say? If forever lost its promise, would your memory still stay true? If tomorrow never hurt us, I'd still be calling out for you. I keep your sweater by the window where the sunlight used to fall. The scent of rain reminds me you once meant everything at all. I walk the streets of what we were in the echoes of our past, and every step I take alone still leads me where you last. If I could turn the hurt to sound, would you somehow turn around? If tomorrow never hurt us, would our voices fade in vain? Would the stars forget the story that our hearts once tried to say? If forever lost its promise, would your memory still stay true? If tomorrow never hurt us, I'd still be calling out for you. Some nights I whisper to the sky just to feel like you reply, but the wind only carries tears of words you'll never hear. If tomorrow never hurt us, would love still find a way through time? Would the silence keep our secrets, or erase what once was mine? If tomorrow turned to shadows and the dawn forgot your name too, I'd still be waiting in the dark, still calling out for you. So if tomorrow never hurt us, I'd still believe it new. I see your face in the city lights, a shadow flickers in the night. Every corner whispers your name, but nothing feels the same. You're everywhere I used to be, and every breath that won't set me free. I'm chasing your ghost through the rain and the dark, through every echo that haunts my heart. You're gone, but you still remain a sweetheart. Your laughter hides in the radio. I turn it down, but it still flows. The bed's too big, the night's too long. I keep replaying where we went wrong. Every dream's a rerun of you, and I don't know what else to do. I'm chasing your ghost through the rain and the dark, through every echo that haunts my heart. You're gone, but you still remain a sweet ache I can't explain. I'm chasing your ghost, I can't let go. You fade, but you never go. Maybe love is just a haunting song that lingers even when it's gone. I try to move, but every road leads back to what I can't let go. I'm chasing your ghost in the soft moonlight, through every silence of the night. You're gone, but your touch still burns a lesson my heart never learns. I'm chasing your ghost forever slow. You fade, but you never go. And when I finally stop to rest, your ghost still sleeps within my chest. You turned away before the dawn. The room still breathed when you were gone. Your coat still hangs, the clock still hums, but nothing sounds like when love becomes numb. I tried to speak, but my voice was air. You left your silence everywhere. It was a silent goodbye, no tears, no fight, just the fading glow of our last night. You walked away, the world stood still, and I'm here learning how to feel. No promises to break or try, just your silent goodbye. The coffee's cold, your chair still turned, the candle flickers, memories burn. I read our text till morning came. Every word now feels the same. You didn't need to say a word. Your quiet heart was all I heard. It was a silent goodbye. was a silent goodbye, soft as the rain, a gentle loss, a quiet pain. You slipped away with no farewell and left a silence I know too well. I whisper stay, but you pass me by with your silent goodbye. And in that hush I realize some endings never need goodbyes. I've been walking through the quiet where your footprints used to be. The walls still hold your laughter, but they never speak to me. I sit with all the memories like I'm hosting ghosts at dawn, trying to find the pieces of a love that's long been gone. I keep reaching for the moments that slip right through your hands. You taught me how a heart can break without a single play. Your absence doesn't miss me back. It never calls my name at night. It doesn't ache the way I do or struggle with the fading light. Your silence isn't searching for what we used to be. Your absence keeps on living like it never once held me. I still trace the lines of yesterday on a heart that won't forget. The stories in your shadow are the ones I regret. Love shouldn't feel like waiting for something that won't return, but I keep lighting candles for a flame that never burns. You let our song fall quiet like it never had a tune, but I still hear the echo every night beneath the moon. Your absence doesn't miss me back. It never calls my name at night. It doesn't ache the way I do or struggle with the fading light. Your silence isn't searching for what we used to be. Your absence keeps on living like it never once held me. Maybe love is just a lesson carved in places we can't see. Maybe losing you is learning what still remains in me. But even in the healing, there's a truth I can't ignore. You left without a backward glance, and I'm still standing at the door. Your absence doesn't miss me back, but I'll stop waiting for its call. learn to grow in spaces where your absence fades away. I still set the table for two, even though it's only me and the quiet now. Your chair waits like it remembers you somehow. I walk around the things you didn't take, everything untouched for memory's sake. I breathe softly like I might hear you call, but the room just echoes nothing at all. I keep pretending someday you'll return, even when I know the truth still burns. I still keep the space you left, like a promise I never learned to forget. Your shadow lingers in every step, a ghost of love that hasn't left. Even when my heart knows best, I still keep the space you left. Your hoodie hangs where you last placed it, like time froze the moment you erased it. Your name still whispers in the air at night. I trace the memories like fragile lines, hoping they won't fade with time. But every sunrise proves me wrong again, and every sunset feels like losing you then. I try to fill the silence with something new, but nothing fits the shape of you. I still keep the space you left, like a promise I never learned to forget. Your shadow lingers in every step, a ghost of love that hasn't left. Even when my heart knows best, I still keep the space you left. Maybe healing means I have to move the chair. Maybe letting go means clearing all that's there. But every time I try, I fall apart instead, because love still sleeps in the place you led. I still keep the space you left, but I'm learning slowly how to breathe again. still keep the space you left. The room stays still, your absence stays loud, but I'll find my way out somehow. Your mornings before the sun, your tired smiles when the day was done. I knew the weight you never showed, held every fear you wouldn't unload. Was the pause between your fights, the calm you leaned on every night. But somehow when the storm was through, you forgot everything I was to you. I gave you shelter, not a stage, but you left me standing in yesterday. I was everything I was to you, but you were only passing through. I bent my heart to fit your pain, while you walked free and stayed the same. I stayed when love had hurt the most. You let me like a silent ghost. I was everything I was to you, but you never were what I was to you. I memorized the cracks in your voice, heard every doubt, still made the choice to love you gently, love you deep, while you were learning how to leave. I carried us when you felt weak, put your needs ahead of me, but when it came time to choose the truth, you chose the road without me too. I held on longer than I should, believing more than I understood. I was everything I was to you, but you were only passing through. I bent my heart to fit your pain, well you walked free and stayed the same. I stayed when loving hurt the most. You let me fade like a silent ghost. I was everything I was to you, but you never were what I was to you. Maybe loving you was my mistake, maybe giving more was all it took to break, but I won't apologize for being true, for loving deeper than you knew. I was everything I was to you, every promise I held came true. I lost myself just to make you whole, paid the price with my own soul. Now I'm learning how to choose a heart that won't be used. I was everything I was to you, and now I'll be that for me too. You took my love and set it free. Now it's finally coming back.